Hey, my name is Chris Wise, and I'm the founder of Wise Profits. We build and scale companies through operational excellence and financial clarity. I've been an entrepreneur and business owner for almost 30 years now. And over that time, I've coached and consulted with hundreds of CEOs, entrepreneurs, and executive teams in a wide variety of industries. A few years back, I did some work with a yoga company called Kindness Yoga. Now, before you assume that because you're not in the yoga space, that what I have to say won't apply to you, hear me out. The yoga studio was growing, and on the outside, everything seemed great. But on the inside, things were kind of stuck, maybe a little constipated. And it wasn't because they were missing anything. It was just that they hadn't put together all of the pieces in the most optimal way. You see, a business is very much like a house. The purpose of a house is pretty clear and simple. But underneath it all, there lies a complex network of wires, frames, and plumbing. For a house to function, all of these things need to be working together in the optimal way, need to be functioning properly. And with a business, it works very much the same way. Think of my job like you would as an architect and a general contractor. I help companies get clarity on what they're building, help them create and architect those blueprints. And then from this clarity of the blueprints, as a general contractor, I'll help them then execute on those plans. For some people, this might mean tearing down the walls, and for others, it might just mean a fresh coat of paint. This was the case with Kindness Yoga. Patrick was their founder and CEO. He is an incredibly creative leader, full of vision and ideas. And the company had been growing successfully over the years, but it hit a place of stagnation. This is the case often in many companies where the founder actually outgrows the role of being the CEO. And this is what was happening with Kindness Yoga. So when I was asked to come in and help get things in order, the first thing I did was sit down with Patrick and just listen. I asked him what was his ideal role and responsibilities, and what would he feel in the most empowered to be doing on a consistent basis. And what we uncovered was that this was not the CEO role. So I offered Patrick the freedom to do what he wanted. And we changed his title from CEO to Chief Visionary Officer. And we set him loose to ideate, create, and cast the vision. Then we moved Ellen, the general manager, an amazing delegator and driver of their staff, into the CEO role and let her do what she was born to do. This one simple change sent ripples through the entire company as other people began to step more into their roles and see themselves more clearly within the company. I began to help them set goals and move their attention onto more effective KPIs and onto a broader picture of the entire business that actually was encompassing an alignment with all single aspects of each different department. We worked to clarify their company values and to more firmly establish their culture through those values. Within a short period of time, they saw a 30% increase in revenue and a 5% increase in net profit. You see, all too often, we try to fix our companies by adding new things or perhaps throwing everything out and starting all over. We never stop to imagine that maybe we already have all the right tools and resources within our company, they're just not lined up the right way. Odds are that you aren't a yoga studio, and I'm sure your business looks and operates very differently. But stop and ask yourself, what kind of difference would it make to bring a fresh set of eyes to the problems that you're having and to the solutions that might exist to solving those problems? If some part of this is resonating with you, this is what I have to say. There's no big pitch, no loud guarantees. The work we do with our clients is built on great relationships and trust. We are great at helping people grow and scale their companies. We will help you architect and plan your ideal business and ensure that all the pieces are aligned. We will then guide you on executing that plan. I'm tired of watching people struggle to make great companies squeak by when they could be thriving. So if that's you, I want to talk to you. I'm offering 15 minutes of my time, 15 minutes to hear your story and to understand your business, to explore how I might be able to help your company thrive. Ask yourself this: where will you be in a year if you keep going on the same path that you have been? Click the link below to access my personal calendar and schedule a call with me. Also on this page are some of the results that we've created for our clients and the processes that we've used to create those results. There's 3 videos in this series, and these videos will break down 3 core ideas that will help you architect and grow your ideal business. These 3 key concepts are essential in understanding and creating the right mindset for building a successful company. These are the keys and paradigms that the companies that we've had the greatest amount of success with have followed.